uninsured for a gynecologist visit, $30. What is America doing? I know there's been a very big lack of Japan related content on my channel, and I finally have something to make a video about. Um, so this video is not for the guys. You're not going to be interested. This is not relevant to you. If you want to watch because you're curious, sure, but this is like for the ladies. So I like all these new experiences I'm having here in Japan, things that I took for granted in the US, that it's just a new experience doing these things here. And so one common issue for ladies is UTIs, or urinary tract infections. It just happens. There's no rhyme or reason about it. Your girl doesn't drink much water, which is probably the reason. But I got a UTI. So I first went to a pharmacy to just get like over the counter like medicine just to like help with pain. They have like similar stuff that you'd find in the US, and just like the US, you can't get the actual antibiotics to cure UTIs here, which I feel like in the US with everything you can get over the counter, why you can't get that just makes no sense to me. But it was a Saturday when I realized what was happening. So I had to do research to figure out where I can go, and everything's closed on the weekend. So I searched for like English support gynecologists in Nagoya City, which is like the main city around where I live. And I found one that had like there's like an app, social media app here that everyone uses called Line. So you can message this gynecologist on the Line app and talk to them and have someone who speaks English. So I messaged them. I was asking all kinds of questions. They were like immediately responsive, which was crazy. Perfect English. So I just changed jobs. So I was concerned about how much it was going to cost because I'm not covered under insurance right now. I'm in the process of taking care of that again. So the first thing they said is it would cost at maximum 20,000 yen. I don't know what the conversion is for that right now. I'm guessing that's like $160, $70, which honestly, for a doctor's visit, uninsured, that's not bad. So I was fully prepared to be paying that much. They said they would get back to me on Monday if they could see me or not. So Monday morning, they messaged me and got me an appointment that same day. So I went there for my 5 o'clock appointment, and I didn't know where to go. There was like 4 different floors because this gynecologist was also like a pregnancy center. Women that are pregnant go for checkups, whatever, what have you. They also deliver babies there, so there's many floors. And I messaged them on the Line app, and they responded immediately. And in fact, the guy actually came down the stairs to meet me, and took me up. So he's actually from the UK. So he was native English speaker. Talking to him, he's been living in Japan for 20 years. So it was really good to have somebody who was fluent in English and Japanese for that matter to help me. This dude stayed with me the entire time. Like, the service that I got was insane. This didn't cost extra. This is just something they did to like help English speakers out. So he takes me to the front counter, he speaks to them, and they give him like a little like sheet for me to fill out. But he's like, let me help you with it. I'll just ask you the questions, you can answer, and I'll write everything. He wrote out my address in Japanese, everything he just filled out. I only had to like fill out my personal information, like my name, like age, weight, height, etc. So incredibly helpful. So we fill that out, we hand that in, they give me like a number to like wait, and he sat there with me and waited with me. He stayed with me this entire time. Like, it was just like the assistance I got was incredible. We were chatting. He was telling me about the UK. I was telling him about America. He's lived in Japan for over 20 years. He's been in Japan longer than he lived in the UK, which is insane. And we were laughing. It was really nice. He was saying that he's going to stay with me until after they finish everything. He wants to make sure he reads the instructions on the medicine they're going to prescribe me so that he can tell me exactly how to take the medicine, which is really nice. He said sometimes even if you translate what's on the bottle, even one little comma can change like what it's telling you, and you can end up not taking it correctly. And it's just, they really out here looking out for me though. So I'm waiting like 20 minutes with him. It went by fast, so I could have been there longer. I don't know. So we go in to see the doctor. He said the doctor doesn't know too much English, but he's been giving her English lessons, so she should be good enough. She was great. I was in there for like literally 2 minutes, and they're like, yeah, all right, yeah, you have UTI, there's white blood cells in your urine, you know, here, this is what we're going to prescribe you, yada yada, you're good. I'm like, yo, your girl is coming from like experiences in the US with Planned Parenthood, where even if you have an appointment, you're not, well, at least for me and where I wasn't going to be seen until like 45 minutes past my appointment. I'm waiting there for like an hour to be seen, and then you go in and then you wait more, etc., etc. It's like a 2-3 hour ordeal, and this was like boop boop, done. So pleasant, and the doctor was really nice. Interesting that I told her that I get a UTI like every 2 years. She was shocked. I thought that was like kind of normal. I know my diet is bad and I don't drink much water, but once every 2 years, I thought, okay, it's not like that bad. Maybe I'm exaggerating. That's just kind of what it feels like. 2 to 3 years. She was shocked. And so was like the guy from the UK. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But so after the doctor, we went to the front desk. They gave me all my paperwork, and he explained how to take medicine for me and everything. Remember the part where I told you that he said it would be 20,000 yen maximum for this doctor's visit? Uninsured, it was 4,000 yen. That's like, what is that, 30 US dollars? Uninsured for a gynecologist visit, $30. What is America doing? Well, why? Like at Planned Parenthood, uninsured, that would have been like a $200 visit, and this was like $30 in Japan, and the prescription ended up being like 2,000 yen, so I don't know, like $15-16. Oh my god. Like, and they said once I get my insurance card, I can go back, show them my insurance card, and they will refund me the 4,000 yen. That blew my mind. Uninsured, it was so cheap, and they're even willing to refund me once I get insurance. Insane. Like, and then the guy translating even explained where the closest pharmacy was, which was literally just down the street. It was so easy, just go and get the prescription and go. The whole experience was so pleasant. It was the most pleasant doctor experience I've had. And then the other pleasant experience was the first time I went to the hospital here for like a week-long headache, and it was great. I didn't talk about that, but that was like I had a week-long headache, ended up being caused by like stress and lack of sleep. But I walked in, no appointment, to like my city's hospital, and it was just a regular consultation visit. Plus they did a CT scan and prescribed me sleeping pills. Pills didn't work. And the whole visit came out to $40 with insurance. And that's a general consultation visit and a CT scan with insurance was $40. Oh my God. If if you are trying to take care of your health on the cheap, you need to move to Japan, because the US, the US makes living so hard. Like, they're literally like not allowing you to thrive in the US with how much everything costs. It's insane. I can't believe how cheap things are here, and that explains why the Japanese people just live so long. They have so many preventative measures. They catch things early. Everything's really affordable. It's amazing. So if you're a lady out there and seeing a gynecologist is something you're concerned about, just find the biggest city near you, and it should be fun. I was so well taken care of. It was so pleasant. It was simple. Anytime I need assistance from a gynecologist, I'm going back to that doctor. No questions asked. That was just, I just felt like I needed to put this information out there to other people that are maybe thinking of coming to Japan, that want to hear about like what seeing a gynecologist in Japan might be like, or for other people living here. And then like the cost, which is just not much. That was my little shtick. Any questions about seeing a doctor, let me know. I'll try to answer them best of my ability. I don't have too much experience. I've only gone twice so far. But let me know. Other than that, I think I might do a room tour soon. For those who might be new, this is my first time coming to Japan, and before I came to Japan, I secured my own apartment without the help of my company. So I have this giant apartment for cheap, and I made sure me and my husband both have our own separate rooms to just do whatever it is we do. So I'm very satisfied with the way my room looks. So I think I'm going to do a room tour very soon, maybe tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. And then maybe in like 2-3 months, I'll do an apartment tour. It'll be like a 1 year in apartment tour. And then right before we leave this apartment in another year after that, I'll do like a final apartment tour. But if you're interested in life in Japan or what it's like to live here, subscribe. I will try to make some more Japan related content for you. If you like retro gaming and you like Ragnarok Online for some weird reason, also subscribe, because that is another thing I do here. But my name is Amber, and that was that, and there you are, and here I am, and I'm leaving. Goodbye.